Hello, this is Dr. Jake Irwin with Pro Performance Therapy. I want to talk to you guys today about stretching. So this is a question that comes up a lot with patients. A lot of people have very strongly held beliefs about stretching and its benefits and how important it is to include it in an exercise routine, especially before a workout or before performing sports. People are always very concerned in making sure that they're stretching before their sporting activity. So I want to start off by talking about an article that was last updated in August of 2020 by Paul Ingraham. And the title of the article is "Stretching Science Has Shown That This Extremely Popular Form of Exercise Has Almost No Measurable Benefits." In the beginning it starts off and says, can all these people be barking up the wrong tree talking about the benefits of stretching? Yes. In fact, stretching is not an important part of fitness and wellness. Stretching's primary goal, flexibility, does not have any clear value to anyone, not even most elite athletes, let alone the average fitness professional. It's also easily achieved with other kinds of exercise that are much more beneficial for fitness in other ways. Strengthening through a complete range of motion is the better way to go. Most stretching is simply a waste of time, its reputation completely undeserved. So that's Paul Ingraham's take. I will tell you that stretching from a physical therapy point of view does not cure anything. It's, as a standalone treatment, really doesn't have much value. The only places where it's useful is in a patient with a joint contracture. So an artificially shortened joint because of being held in an immobilized position, then yes, some stretching can be beneficial. But you get the same gains and more functional gains through eccentric loading. So if you compare stretching to eccentric loading, you actually gain more range of motion through eccentric strength training than you do through stretching. So back to how I started this off is, does stretching, so it doesn't cure anything, it can be better achieved or more functional if you do eccentric strength training than stretching. So does it prevent injury? Well, when you compare stretching to a traditional warm-up, just warming up the same tissue, there's no difference in risk of injury. So yes, stretching can prevent injuries, but it's only as good as warming up. So if you really hate stretching before an athletic activity, then don't, just warm up. As long as you get the blood flow to the tissue, think of a sponge, a dry sponge sitting on your countertop, and you grab it on either end and you pull on it. You can tear that pretty easily. But if you fill that same sponge with water, it gives, it's more pliable. So all you're really trying to do is get blood flow to the tissue that you're going to be exercising, and you don't have to do that via stretching. However, if you like stretching, if it feels good to you, there's no harm in it. But I just want to be clear, it doesn't cure anything, and it doesn't prevent injury any better than warming up. So if you want to gain range of motion, your better bet is through eccentric strengthening. I hope that you find that helpful, and have a great day.